I'm thinking that both JOST and HYVA company have been rooted here in India for almost 30 years. Yeah, from that 30 years ago, we start to leading that industry, develop our first generation cylinders, whatever that from JOST point of view, the fifth seals, and also that we build up in the last 30 years our factories. HYVA has 4 factories. JOST have that 2 factories across that India service our customers. I think by combination of JOST and HYVA together, we can be much better to service both truck customer and also trailer customers by both the trailer components and the truck components, and in order to to fulfill then the high speed growth for the future of the infrastructures, of the constructions, of the on-road transportation for India market.
Yeah, thank you very much. No, the same thoughts. We will be more relevant for our customers. We're very proud to be here as a combined company between HYVA and JOST. We have a great footprint, and the combination will make us more relevant and more impactful to our customers. Be it the truck OEMs, be it the trailer OEMs, be it the dealers, be it the final users. So we're here to support the business of all these customers. And as a combined company, we have the scale and the power and the coverage to do that for today's business. And we also bring the technologies to do that for tomorrow's business. We have the covers, we have the digital tipping system, and the scale and the combined work power that we have will allow us to bring those technologies also to the Indian market.
I think that for us, definitely that we will produce in India for India. Yeah, we do see then that the market are growing, trucks and the trailers both, and we are also in our plan that to increase that to install the new capacity that for the future, not only for capacity but also, as Joachim mentioned, for the new technology, new products, that the electronics products, digital tippings, digital couplings, axles. Yeah, so definitely then that we will grow with India together.
For us, it's always been crucial to have a local production and a local also technology, local development for the local applications. We will continue with that strategy, and we're using India not only as a very competitive production hub for the Indian market, we're also using India as a production hub for export. Already today, for the HYVA cylinders, also for the JOST agricultural products, and also for some transport products. So big commitments to India as a production hub. Now we're using more and more R&D resources also from India. We're integrating the R&D capabilities that India has in terms of digitalization, but also in terms of regular R&D into our R&D organization. So it will be part of our R&D network, especially when it comes to the new digital technologies.
Exactly like HYVA, we already launched that the digital tipping solutions here in India, work with all the OEM. We have a team dedicated both in Europe and also here in local, and we combine that both the strengths and to grow that the digital. And also here in India, we have a lot of resources for software engineer, electronic engineer. That's also our aiming, as Joachim said, to have the local engineering resources together, to fulfill for the future for the digital innovation.
I would say India is still a very basic market. It's still covering a lot of basic needs, very competitive markets. That's also why it's important to be locally here and to be able to produce here. But we also see very fast-growing pockets of higher professionalism when it is off-road, when it is mining, and also in some applications where new logistic concepts are being used. So mass transport is still very, very competitive and very basic, but it will also be a market for growing technologies. That's why we also bring the newest technologies to India, because we need them to differentiate ourselves and to support our customers in these fast-growing pockets where you have a higher demand of safety, higher demand of productivity. And we see that off-highway for the digital tipping system, but we also see it in some on-highway applications already. So we're prepared for that, and we're more than happy to help our customers with those technologies.
I think that India has the scale at its own home market. In the meantime, that India can be very much good covering Far East, Middle East, Africa. We also right now export out of our Indian factory for North American market. So that's a combination of both international market and also internally a fast growing that the demand in India. So it's a very good combination. we have a lot of confidence here.
Yeah, we're quite satisfied with our overall developments. In 2025, we had weak markets in North America. There has been a lot of uncertainty because of the tariffs. Europe has not been so strong, but we've maintained quite well. And in Asia, including India, we had a very good market development and also a good market share development. So for us, it has not been a bad year. And thanks to growing countries like India, and we expect a lot more growth in India. And that's why India for us is not only a manufacturing hub, but it's also a local market that is increasingly important in our global scale. For both, I would say, for JOST and for HYVA.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that we have already implemented in India a first-class service network across the whole Indian countries. It's really that entertaining to the end user. Not only then at our service to the truck OEM, to the bodybuilder in the day-to-day application support, engineering support, but also we deployed really that a very sophisticated the network to support the end user. With all the growing the complex of the different products, and these strengths will be really then the benefits our customer for both JOST products and also HYVA products in the mining and also for the on-road application.
And maybe only to add to that, it's a big benefit for our customer that we can use that service network. But we're also gaining more value for the service partners with the combination of the products.
Yeah.